This presentation is for students and families who may want to explore university programs as part of their post-secondary pathway plan. So why choose university? Graduates from university have the opportunity to do very well upon graduation. As a matter of fact, there are certain occupations that absolutely require candidates to have earned a university degree. There are approximately 20 degree granting institutions in Ontario, and many universities have affiliate colleges and/or multiple campuses. The number of applications to Ontario universities has been increasing year over year. Ontario universities share the province's major objective of expanding access to increase the proportion of Ontarians who have completed a university degree. So what's required of a student if they wish to apply to university? The basic requirement for admission is the student's top 6 marks in grade 12 U or M courses. Most programs have specific subject requirements that must be included in the 6 submitted courses. And some universities even require a minimum number of U courses versus M's. All programs require that a student has ENG 4U on their transcript. Now it says here that most bachelor's degrees are 3 to 4 years in length. While that's normally true, you can even come across several that are 5 years in length. They usually include a co-op. The cost for tuition for universities varies greatly among institutions and programs. This is why it's important to start beginning your search now. You can come across similar programs at different universities that have varied costs for their tuition. A good place to start your planning is in your My Blueprint Education Planner. Presentation about applying or searching for university programs. So there's lots of great sites that you might want to investigate in your university-bound searches, and I've listed them at the last page, I believe, of this presentation. eInfo, the Ontario University Application Centre are the great places to look, as are the individual university websites. But if you're just in the infancy of your investigation, My Blueprint is a great place to start. Now, if you've completed your IPP in years past, you might have some programs already saved for you that you've looked for. If you have ever clicked on the little red heart for a program in terms of you've searched for it, you found it, you liked it, it's going to be saved for you underneath favorites down here. So let's just go have a look at what I have in my favorites or how you can find them. So you click on favorites, you toggle over here to programs right in the middle, and any program that you have clicked on the red heart for will be listed here. So I have a whole whack of things in there that have a large range. The programs in your favorites might still be valid to you, or maybe there were things that you were interested in grade 9 that you're no longer interested in. But it's a good place to start to look if you think that you've done some great searches in the past. Now, if you want to restart your searches or look for something different, what you want to do is go over to the left-hand menu bar and choose post-secondary. This presentation is about finding college and university level courses, so we're going to click on that. Now, I would assume that you want to continue your education in Ontario, so I'm going to highlight the Ontario button. And then also this presentation is about finding university-bound programs. Okay, so now we're only going to find university programs in Ontario, and then we need to narrow down our search by entering in a keyword here. So we're going to take a look at a few different types of programs and see how we can tell if we're eligible to apply to them or not. In the search field, you type a keyword that is something that you're interested in. So lots of students these days come and say that, well, they want to do something in healthcare. So let's try that. If we type in healthcare, well, maybe you have to spell it properly first. Jeez Louise. Oh, I forgot the L. There we go. Okay, so now we have a whole bunch of things. You'll note that it also does pull up college programs, but most of those college programs are degree programs that are being offered through colleges as well. So we can look through here and kind of read about or investigate things that we might be interested in. Whenever I say healthcare, that's a fairly generic kind of a search. Let's see if we can find something of interest. All right, so let's just say that we are interested in biology for health sciences at the University of Toronto. That sounds like a program I might want to go and investigate further. So we click on this program. In the first page, you get a general overview. Look, this is only one sentence about what this program is, so it's not telling us very much. If you want to know more about that program, you can visit the program website. Down here, it tells you the length of the program. It tells me, look, gosh, I am not eligible to apply. Well, I wonder why. So we're going to find out in just a second. And it also tells us what the tuition is for 1 year of study. So let's go over here to requirements. You toggle over to requirements. And in the requirements, it tells you a general average that you would need to have in order to apply and get into a program like this. Again, it's very general, so you have to kind of investigate a little bit more about what the specifics were of the program in the last year, but it gives you a general idea. And then down here in admission requirements, remember it said that I was not eligible to apply or that I wasn't meeting the eligibility requirements. And the reason for that, if you're looking, we've got all of these nice green check marks. So I am in my plan. I've got a plan to earn my OSSD or diploma. I have a plan to get this required course for U English and functions, but I do not have a plan to take 4U biology or 4U chemistry. So that means that I have not met, or my plan does not currently meet the eligibility requirements to be able to apply and get in to this program. So if this were the case for you, then you might want to go back into your grade 12 plan if this was a course that you really wanted to be able to apply to, and make sure that you had a plan to take 4U biology and 4U chemistry. Okay, let's go back and have a little look at something else. Another popular topic these days is social work. Here, if I type that, that's, well, okay, so we've got lots of different hits for that as well. So let's just pick one. If I want to go live up north, I'm thinking about going to Lakehead and studying social work. So let's see if I've met the requirements for that program. Again, it tells us a little bit more in this instance about what the program is about, tells us the length of the program, shows us the tuition, and now I've got this big green check mark that does say that I'm eligible to apply. Let's go look at what the requirements are. For this program, the minimum average is in the low 70s. And you can see here that they're much less specific in the 6 grade 12 university or M-level courses that you take. They say that you have to be a graduate of high school. So in our plan, we meet that criteria. We have to have a plan to take 4U English, which I do. And I have to have at least 5 additional grade 12 university level or mixed level courses in my plan. The other thing interesting to note here is that it's got the direct link to the application site. It tells you the program code here, and you've got a link to the institution as well. If this is a program that you really, really like, you can just click add to favorites, and again, it will populate down in your favorites like it did before. Now is a great time to start looking at what you have in your grade 12 plan, and if it sets you to be eligible to apply to the types of program so that right now you think you might be interested in a year from now. Good luck in beginning your search. Okay. 1 second. So like I said earlier, there are a host of additional accurate information sites available for you online. And 2 great places to look are the eInfo site as well as the Ontario University's Application Centre site. These are both active links, so you can just click on them. Your My Blueprint account is a great resource, as are the individual university websites. As always, CW Guidance is here to help in your planning. So if you have any questions about your post-secondary pathway or the specifics about different types of programs, you can always reach out to a CW Guidance counselor.